So everyone, we are here for Avatar, The Last Airbender. Yeah, yeah, Avatar. Yeah, it is weird. We, I'm almost finishing The Legend of Korra, and now I'm going back to Last Airbender. The fact is, this video I already did, but a lot of things happened and I could not upload, so I'm doing it again. Yeah, that is a lot of times. I also decided because it's good to me to remember things. So what is this video? It is a review of the comics. More specifically, um, our second part, because we already did the first part, I remember. Now we have the second part, which was basically Toph and Aang's journey to this new facility and the whole thing about tradition, right? Aang wanted to preserve tradition as always, and Toph wanted to break the tradition as always. Um, First, we can say that Toph not necessarily want to break traditions, but she wants to like a good reason to um, follow the traditions, right? Um, and Aang don't want okay, he has a tradition, let me do it. Uh, yeah, I definitely go more with Toph, even if sometimes or most times she's like immovable as a rock. You see what I did there? Um, yeah, and the whole episode is basically Aang with his acolytes, right? Uh, Going there, and they found surprise cabbage guy, right? Which is now more a merchant that is traveling with his cabbages and got destroyed by Aang, and he says, "My cabbage." No, this time, this time, he has a shop. Very interesting, and of course, they enjoy that a lot because if you know, air nomads, are vegetarians. But the cabbage guy, of course, did not like them. Like, and when he saw that, he just hold on to his cabbage. No, uh, this was really good. Also, yeah, they go there because it is a place that it is sacred to their nation. Let me call it our nation. I know it's just because I accustomed with the Legend of Korra. It is great sacred to his people because of Yangshan, but he don't know why he's sacred about that. And we have all the flashback about a battle with spirits, and now, and this is not that relevant to the story just because the most important part is Toph. Toph is there, and she met her father. That was how it ended the first part, and she's like, "Hello, you gonna say something to me, right?" And her father, uh, "I don't have a daughter anymore." Um, it is kind of crazy. Of course, when we see the end of the Last Airbender and go to the beginning of Legend of Korra, and we got to see more and more about Beifong family, right? It is kind of crazy because we have a giant mess link of what is actually happening, and from the very little that I see so far, well, the very little, I almost ending the series, but the very little that we saw of Toph with her daughters, it's kind of reminiscence of a lot of things, and always make me think, especially because I took a long wait since the first part of the comic until um it had a long pause because I was following what's the term, the release order time. So I would have to wait a long time just to see what really happened when, like, okay, Toph see her father and then ends. No, we're gonna have to wait a long time. And yeah, I had to wait. But when I reached the time, I was so busy and I could not like do again and make the video. And then I did, but I had to redo it and like and so much thing like and I was like I want to know what happened, right? And then I forgot what happened because I completely was so focused and doing videos and like yeah, I'm not gonna do it with this. And like what really happened? What was it? Toph's connection with her father. She completely broke the the connection. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to use that again. The connection with her father, or she finally make peace with him. And it seems that it was the, at least so far, it was the break option. Um, because he really did not recognize her, even if Toph is now like the greatest earthbender of all history. Debatable. um, we still have Boomy, but I'm not gonna give that into consideration. But at the very least, like she make a revolution way more than Boomy or anyone else in earthbending because she kind of invented metal bending, um, which was all to be like impossible to do or something like that. Even if we could discuss how much people even try to do, um, but like, and not only that, like she kind of saved the world and all. Right? She almost died as well. um, no, he completely no bullshit. I don't recognize you. And we also see like people that Katara know very well, and they kind of don't like her anymore much. And we see a lot of also force good and bad things that this place is doing. They kind of destroy the place because yeah, we got to go there, but and then in the end, like Toph is trapped inside. No, no, do that. Like, but the thing is, a lot of good things is coming with this. Of course, they are destroying the ambient and all, but people are getting job and get paid. Like it is a very challenging solution, right? Um, of course, I am sure that, especially if Toff decides to like, yeah, I can see why this is bad, the way that it's doing right now, and try to minimize the danger. Like it is something that right now we also have problems with. Like, okay, we need to destroy this part of the forest to do don't know what, but I'm gonna need to destroy all this and all the animals and people living there are gonna have to go, and I'm gonna pollute the river, and yeah, yeah, we can do things better than we're doing here as well. But sometimes the things we're doing, it is unavoidable, which is the point of that angle is trying like you think it is totally avoidable. I don't think it is avoidable, but it needs to like really slow down because at the speed that they're going, and sometimes the speed that our universe also planet is doing things, it is also going too fast. Yeah, I think it's enough for this week, and I need to go and watch the last part, and I rubbed out everything better. I think it's going to be better, and hope. I'm also sure that the whole story with Toph and her dad, and also her mother, because we did not see her mother, it did not end there, especially because we have one more part. So